Happy February 1st, I'm Darren Mathis and you're watching Unirunner Video Drum Lessons. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And I've gotten some emails recently about shuffles, so I kind of want to talk about my approach to shuffles. And pretty much this approach that I learned is that shuffles are normally based on a triplet feel. So if you look on the screen here, you see 4 sets of triplets there. And I count triplets: triplet, 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 triplet. And you can usually identify the triplets in music because they have a 3 over the grouping. And so to play a shuffle feel, what I do on the hi-hat or ride cymbal is just, if you look at this figure, I take away the middle of the middle triplet of each group. So we'll count it, instead of triplet, triplet, you're playing triplet, 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 triplet. So the first, you've got a note, then a rest, and then 2 more. So you end up having these notes close together with a triplet feel. Triplet, 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 triplet. And often in that shuffle feel is often notated in music in other ways. Like for instance, you might see it in a jazz chart as straight 8th notes, and it's just assumed that you're going to play it with that kind of swing shuffle feel. You might also see it notated like this with dotted 8th notes and 16ths, and that's pretty common for shuffle feels. But if you were to play it actually like that, it would sound more like this: 1 E and a 2 E and a. Just doesn't have the swing to it. The notes are closer together, so you get more of a short sounding rather than a swinging sound. You get more of a staccato type of feel there. So to actually play it correctly would be notated like this with triplets. Lots of times I'll just play that figure on the ride cymbal, slow it down on the hi-hat: triplet, 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 triplet. So if you just work on that groove and then speed it up, you'll get your basis for a basic shuffle beat. And I like to play kind of a halftime thing. You could play your kick on 1 and 3 and your snare on 2 and 4 like this. Or you could play the kick on 1 and the snare on 3 for a halftime feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just add in your shuffle feel. And you noticed in some of the fills that I was doing at the beginning of the podcast, they're kind of based on a triplet feel because you're already in a triplet feel when you're doing a shuffle, so it works out pretty well if you're doing a 6/8 groove or doing fills with that kind of rolling 6/8 feel. Oh yeah, and then you can throw in the double kick drum too with that triplet. And so forth. So it's kind of a fun groove to experiment with. Try that out. Let me know how that works out for you. You can check out, there's a MobaTalk feature where you can leave comments and ask questions right on my website. If you go to www.unirunner.com, if you have a microphone plugged into your computer, you can leave a message pretty simply that way. And also, if you want to leave a comment or a question, you can click on the comment listing under this podcast. I want to thank Dave in Mississippi for sponsoring today's podcast. Dave writes, "Thanks, Darren, for your dedication in bringing encouragement and helpful tips to aspiring jumpers everywhere." Well, thanks, Dave, and thanks to everyone who sent in emails and comments, helping me out too, kind of filling in the gaps where you might see them in what I'm presenting in the podcast. So thanks again for tuning in. Until next week, keep practicing, and God bless.